Hi, good evening. Corey Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach, coming in to do the channeled messages for the month of November. This one is going to be for, who was I thinking? Sagittarius. This is a Sagittarius reading. Please remember that this is not to replace any medical, psychological, or scientific evidence that you've been given. This is to be taken as entertainment only, and this is not a personal reading, it's a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, then it is not for you this month. This is also there can also be messages in here for those who are cross-watching. So if you're cross-watching and something is resonating with you, then it's also a message for you then while you're in here. So Sagittarius, heart-centered healing. Heart-centered healing. I feel as if there's an essence or a sense that there is some heart-centered healing that needs to take place. I'm just looking up because I just seen a bird cage. I just seen a bird cage with like a little canary or like a little budgie bird or something in it. And I'm like, Sagittarius, who here is a Sagittarius that has a little budgie bird? I feel like we're sitting in somebody's living room, someone's house that would have had like a grandmother or something that had a little budgie bird. And I just seen this little budgie bird just chirping, and it's like all around. So I feel as if we're sitting, sorry, my computer screen's all going wonky. Doing this during retrograde. And of course, we're on the 30th, and we have a vow. The veil is really thin at the moment. So we have a spirit world coming in all over the place. So Sagittarius, I feel as if there was a comfy place where you used to go, chocolate chip cookies, grandmother, that real little granny type budgie bird, and the house smells like old. It smells old, and so it just feels like it was an older house. It wasn't, or a senior's home or something where you go visit, but there's this smell of like an older, like as if the house is old or the building is old or the stuff inside of it was old, but it was so comfy and cozy, and it just feels as if there's this comfy, cozy energy here where you would have been. So a grandmother energy is coming in, just saying, I'm here, I'm always keeping you safe while you're able to heal your heart. And see, look, heal the ouch. Heal the ouch is the card. I feel like there's some broken heart or some a sense that your heart is broken. Or not this, I mean, this could be actually physically broken, as if you've had some heart problems, some heart conditions, and I just see something better or some healing coming in. The essence of, I see there being an answer, if it's physical, or I see there being an answer to your prayers. In watch how your life will magically shift around, and a new life that helps heal your heart is coming in for you. I didn't say new partner, I said new life. So there's a big difference. And what I mean by that is that I feel as if you felt like you just got dropped from the universe and planked on your ass, and it hurt, and now you got to deal with it. It's like, and you're thinking, how am I ever going to do this? You probably just, I don't know if someone just lost a job, or you're just kind of sick of a job, and you're just like, I don't know what to do next. And the card that comes up with that is the sense of education. And I just keep pulling these cranes everywhere. The little cranies in the picture. And of course, these are not my deck of cards. This is the deck that was created by Colette Van Reed. And so this is not my messages. I use them to interpret the messages, the crazy message that are channeling through me. So there's a beautiful little book inside that you can use. I love these cards. I use them in my coaching, actually, for asking for coaching with the questions. And so I just feel like there's like a spark for you to go learn, a spark for you to like take on something new. And so the new path, I feel like, is and the learning, and not so much the relationship part of it, because you're just awakening to the fact that you have many gifts, you have much talent, and there's so much more for some of you to do. On the other end, some of you are never, ever, ever returning to school again. No desire, and that's okay. But this is for the ones that are just kind of having to make some changes in life, and you're going to do it. On the other spectrum of the heart, which comes into relationships, I just heard let go the need to be right. You have this need to be right. You don't need to be right about everything. And you don't need to prove others wrong to feel worthy. Or if that's happening to you, this could be also vice versa, right? So if this is happening to you, then know that it's, you got some of the same, you got two of the same cards as my Leos. Know that if this is happening to you, like even vice versa or whatever, and this, like, I just feel like there's something reflecting back at you. Something reflecting back at you in the relationship that needs to change. And this grandmother energy, she keeps coming in here. I kind of feel like she almost, as if the essence, as if she almost raised you, or you spent a lot of time with her. But it almost feels like she raised you. Sorry. What channel is coming? Messages are coming. I often yawn, releasing the energy. So this grandmother has passed over. I feel as if there's just this sense that she's telling you there's an opportunity coming, or a job opportunity, and to not turn it down no matter what the spouse or partner says. Is that this was your dream and you have to follow it. And then I'm also put the solitude, the sense to go inward, the sense to see your light. It's like you are that beacon light, and it's like an old lighthouse kind of on an island, and you just need that quiet time. You need to reflect on your past year. Need to reflect on your past year and just kind of see the reflection of what's reflecting back at you. What has been reflecting back at you in relationships, in life, putting things in a new perspective, looking at things differently, and deciding that deciding that the light in you shines best and brightest when you're not in conflict or drama. And when you let go of the need to be right, or if you got a partner who needs to be right, and if you let that all go and just say, you know what, it's not even worth the fight, not even worth the arguing, and not saying you're just choosing to pick their side or to give everybody their own way, but I just feel like you have to remember your light, your fire. See, there's our storm field. It's like there's a little storm brewing, or there has been a little storm brewing. When you're not using your voice, you're not speaking up, or the other person is not speaking up, and one person's getting all their own way, and it cannot be all one-sided. And I just keep seeing this skull, a death card, and I'm not even pulling a death card, but I see the skulls as if I'm pulling a death card, and I get the essence that there's a an ending of some sort coming. The grandmother energy is here to tell you that you're going to be okay during the ending of something that is about to take place, because you're in a rebirth. There's a rebirth, a new opportunity coming. That's where that education, and I just feel like you're going on a new journey, a new path. And it's the bone collector. It's like you've gained all the wisdom and knowledge that you need now to really do what you truly want to do. And this is an opportunity to do what you want to do. So sometimes what feels as if it's chaotic and the world is going all the wrong way and nothing's fallen into place, is doing exactly what it needs to do so that the world can fall into place for you, to align you to a much better life. So I'm not sure exactly where it's all going to go for you, but I can tell you that there's many chances in November for you to kind of choose your own destiny. There's a fated destiny, and then there's free will. And it's like everything, and no matter what in life, there's a free will. And so you just said Wizard of Awareness is what came out. And it's the power of 3. I'm getting you have the power of 3 that's happening around you. And it's like, just because you walk in one path and you don't think there's another way out, remember, you can turn around and come back out that path. You can still get out. And it's like, when you're looking around, you're trying to find a way out, Just go back the way you came. Sometimes you just got to go back the way you came so you can revisit, look at things in a new perspective, see life, and just say, I know what I have to do now. I know what I have to do. And see, here's our 2 again. It just seems like this Tower, like, I just feel like things are just kind of coming apart, but coming together. So a lot of things are coming apart for the Sagittarius, but there's a lot of rebirth and a lot of new things that are going to take place. I want to say the end of November, probably into 2020, but it's like the next couple months are like, even if they're challenging you, there's lessons to be learned in the challenges. Just kind of go with the flow, trust it, and allow it to happen, and just know, get through December. January is going to be a month of learning, knowledge, wisdom, growth, development, everything. I just see it being a much better time. But also, it's not that this is a bad time right now. I feel like you're just being protected and watched over for whatever reason, and just being told that it's all okay. Things are going to be okay. So have a wonderful November, Sagittarius people, and I will see you all in December. Bye-bye. Much love.